case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In a David versus Goliath battle that cut across the complexity of environmental law and the horizon of big manufacturing, a firm named Kalik faced off against a constellation of 27 defendants, including giants such as General Electric and Westinghouse Electric Company. At the heart of the case was a contaminated site, allegedly poisoned by hazardous PCBs found in electrical components sold to Kalik by the defendants from 1970 to 1984. The Kaliks, operators of a scrap metal business, brought the action after being subjected to steep costs for the cleanup of their site, contaminated by the PCB-laced oil that seeped out during the handling, storage, and dismantling of the junk electrical components. Furthermore, the burning of PCBs led to the release of dioxins, extremely toxic compounds that only worsened the contamination. The Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, ended up spending $1.9 million on the cleanup, a cost the Kaliks hoped to recover along with their own expenditure of $22,000 in damages. The defense hinged on the argument that the Kaliks dealt in junk electrical components rather than new ones manufactured by the likes of GE, suggested that the plaintiffs were not within the class of persons protected under a particular product liability claim or duty to warn. The defendants also leaned on the unclean hands defense, arguing that the Kaliks were responsible for the release of the hazardous substances. Judge Teitelbaum, however, was not entirely convinced by the defense. Several counts and claims against specific defendants were dismissed, but the benchmark action against suppliers of potentially hazardous components was allowed to move forward. The judge also accepted counterclaims made by Kaiser Nelson Steel and Salvage Corporation and Wagner Electric Company against Allis-Chalmers, one of the defendants. While the thrust of GE's argument rested on the assumption that dealing with junk electrical components did not invite the protection of certain laws, the court negated this view. Interestingly, the motion to dismiss the case was transmuted into a motion for summary judgment, hinting at the court's interest in delving deeper into this intricate case of environmental contamination. What began as a dismissal request transformed into a potential legal precedent, illuminating the journey of a case that rocked the intersection of manufacturing, recycling, and environmental safety.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.